Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again.
Hey.
Saturday night, 6 o'clock. Time for the Lock and Load Show.
Are you locked and loaded for it?
Are you ready?
All right.
All right. Yes. Lock and Load Show, ladies and gentlemen, here. Live. No, we're not at Chesterfield now.
Yeah, we decided we're gonna do this one from inside our studio. Believe it or not, it's actually a little bit more comfortable. Not any diss on the Chesterfields, but I do like it at our home field
Not
advantage.
cramped into the corner or anything.
Yeah, not cramped in the corner. Fed popcorn, stuff like that.
We want to say thank you to everyone that did go down to Chesterfield for Battle of the Bands last week or watched us here online streaming. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, even though it was kind of a drag for us. I mean, we were going, 7 hours or so, start to finish.
Yeah, we were there probably starting about 5 o'clock, and we didn't get done until about 2:30 in the morning. And
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a pretty long day for us, and yeah.
To those that weren't able to make it to the show or didn't watch or anything, if they were busy, we understand. But the winner this year of Battle of the Bands, spoiler alert. So if you want to mute it real quick, go ahead. If not,
Look at our stuff online.
yeah. The winner was Ghost Cat this year. Kind of missed it because I had to go to the bathroom. That was my bad. But was it good, Brant or Jordan?
Yeah, it was really good. And when they announced the winners, Mike did a good job at kind of being suspenseful, but then just ripping off the Band-Aid when he couldn't take it anymore.
Yes.
And so I kind of knew who his first was going to be because when he called the runner-up, and it was Premium Draft, who I thought was going to win it, I kind of just knew that Ghost Cat was going to take it.
I want to say I had number 7 band as my prediction. They got third. Well,
Mhm.
it was a tie for third, but
It was a tie between number 7 and who else on the third place spot?
Devour Once Dead.
Yep, Devour Once Dead.
Yes.
You know, I got to say one thing that I think helped give that away for Ghost Cat was their intro.
Mhm.
Their solo at the beginning of their set. They really stood out from all the other bands, and not only did they do the solo, they did it extremely well. And the transition from that intro into their set was perfect.
Yes.
They dropped the bass, but they dropped it into a vocal, and it was beautiful.
It was awesome. Congratulations to the people at Ghost Cat for winning Battle of the Bands. I'm pretty sure they are happy with their grand prizes. And yes, I said grand prizes because it was more than one.
Yes, it was more than one. They went ahead and they took it away with that adorable rock.
The adorable rock that is Ghost Cat.
What is the prizes that they got?
Well, it was the option of signing a Woods unsigned contract or the cash option, which was the cash that was at the door, I think.
Yep.
Other prizes was cover photo at the Weekender.
And I think an interview too, right?
Yeah, I think that interview with them too, along with that. And then for their last prize, it was performance gig at the second stage for Saturday in the Park.
Oh yeah.
And
So,
all those prizes is pretty much free publicity for them. That's just perfect for them.
oh yeah, most definitely. And the second stage, that's a pretty big deal for Saturday in the Park, and to have a guaranteed spot up there, that's pretty huge.
Very, very nice. Congratulations to them again. And there's not just that for the awards ceremony last week. It was Mike Woods won what we call as the Woody Award
Yes.
for his dedication and service to all the local bands. And we talked about this last week as well. But again, drinks to him, or hats off, wherever you want to show as a sign of respect to him. It was well deserved for him to have that award.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, he's been kind of the patriarch to anybody who's been slightly interested in the music scene in the surrounding Sioux City area for over 10 years, and he's been hosting the Battle of the Bands for over 10 years.
It was at least 10 years. It was well deserved.
One thing I think is funny, midway through this week, I think I saw him post like a photo of himself from like the very first Battle of the Bands, and like seeing like his ridiculous hair, and the first winner of Battle of the Bands won. It was pretty hilarious.
And the last award that was given out for the night was the Josh Rosenfeld Person of Excellence Award. That was given out to Sam.
Our very own
one of our newer people on the show, Sam.
Yeah,
Sam Wigton.
Sam Wington, yes. He does help us out at certain venues and events like that by getting, photos for the show and or video that we would not be able to get because we're obviously doing ours from behind the scenes.
My Caller Creepy guy kind of did a little bit of research on him, and he supports almost any local band. As long as it's local, he'll support them any way he could, almost. He'll put posts and saying, "Hey guys, they're down here at Chesterfield tonight. Come on down and watch this band. They're awesome." That's like having a cheerleader for like every band,
right?
We're talking about these here, but of course, don't forget that you can actually check this out on our YouTube page. We posted
that is correct.
The link. So if you guys want to see what we're talking about, hit up our Facebook page. We posted the link for Battle of the Bands X. I believe this was number 10.
Yep, the 10th one.
And that'll get you the playlist for all of the videos from the entire show.
I know we have a video for start to finish, right? Or is it separated into segments too?
Each band's got their own video in the playlist, and I broke out the awards even as well.
Awesome.
Sweet.
And again, for that one, actually, I want to say thanks to Nate for taking the video set up for that set on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, that's a lot of work that goes into, cutting it out, going through the whole thing, seeing where it stops, and then, cutting it, putting it online, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I know we don't have him on the show as often as I'd like to have him on, and I know he's very busy, has a hectic schedule himself, got a kid and his wife. But we do want to thank Nate for getting that video set up and got it ready to go so we can post it on YouTube as soon as we could. And hats off to you, Nate. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yes, thank you.
I feel like something's missing from the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like this nagging feeling. I swear we're forgetting something.
Well, I got two things, actually. The first one, we don't have a guest tonight. No band or person to interview. This is kind of weird. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, but, it's kind of refreshing because it's kind of not necessarily a break, but it's kind of like a chance for us to
refresh.
Yeah, we'll kind of see how we were right before we started, supporting and having local music on here, and just kind of seeing, kind of going back to our roots just a touch.
Yeah, I think so. But not even that. We got another thing that's kind of missing here.
What could that be? I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think this person's actually listening right now.
I don't know. It just feels like we're forgetting something. It's like when you forget something in the car, like your keys or
I got my
like
phone
your
in my wallet.
cell phone or something of that sort.
Wait, did you bring Foster? Oh, that's who it is.
Oh,
Foster's not
we forgot
here.
a Foster.
Foster,
Dang
I'm
it.
pretty sure you're listening to us. How's it going? Up in Minneapolis. Which he was just up there last week. Came back to town and then he left again. What's up with that?
Yeah, I kind of questioned him myself the other night because we got together on a call and just to talk about some stuff for the show. And he's like, yeah, I'm back in town already. I'm like, I thought you were gone. And he goes, well, I was, but I'm going to go back. And I'm like,
That's what I felt like right there. It was like, seriously? Just almost like you're wasting gas almost. You might as well just stayed up there for the week or something. But, Foster, we'll stop poking at you. Okay.
no, we're not going to stop poking at you. We're going to poke at you
Ooh.
harder because you're not here to defend yourself.
Ha! Gay!
No, you're just saying it's unfair because he's not here. Oh, I'm sure he'll probably let us know later.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. So, despite not having a guest on tonight, we're still going to try and have as much fun as we possibly can tonight with everyone listening, either at the Lock and Load Show website, lockandloadshow.com/live, or at our Ustream, ustream.com/lockandloadshow. So, or there's another one?
Well, I was going to say, or, I mean, there is another way you can go ahead and get in touch with us, but, it would have you have to pick up, a cellular device or an old school landline and contact, our number, which is 712-560-4584. If you want to go ahead and give us a call, talk with us, more than welcome to do so.
Exactly. We'd like to hear from you. You can go on Skype, like he just said, the phone number, or message us on Facebook. We'll have Facebook here. We'll try and check messages as often as we can. And so, with that, how's everyone been doing?
Brandon, how you been doing this week?
Brandon seems kind of lonely over there.
I'm doing good. good.
Just a pregnant pause over here.
Yeah. I was real tempted to hit the cricket chirp there for that one.
I haven't done a lot of work the last week because I was on call this week, so I don't really have any exciting stories.
No.
Nothing too much. I haven't got much sleep.
Oh, that's not good.
But I'm catching back up now, so I'm doing good.
Awesome.
That's good.
Got a lot of recognition, though, at work. I joined a new team, and I'm already above about 4 people out of the 8 in my team. So.
Jeez.
In a week?
Yeah, in a week.
Jeez.
So got a ton of kudos, but that's why they wanted me. They knew I was going to do that, and they're already throwing stuff at me that they haven't even thought about for the other guys. So
Oh, kudos
Damn,
to you,
man.
Brandon. Jeez, climbing up that ladder.
Right? You need to simmer down. You're getting too hot over there in that company.
I know. Give me a fan. Oh, wait. We got a lot of fans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Zing.
JK. I'm just kidding.
Oh, please, God, do not do text lingo.
Yeah.
Tim, how you doing?
I've had a pretty busy week, actually. I tried cooking.
You tried cooking?
Yes, I did some. Actually, cooked today. Actually, cooking some pasta Chesterfield. Yeah, I tried my version of Olive Garden for lunch today, and
Alfredo.
it was chicken Alfredo with homemade breadsticks.
Okay.
From start to finish, it took me about an hour and a half. Just to, well, because you have to let the dough rise first before you can actually make them into breadsticks and cook them in the oven. That takes an hour itself right there.
Uh-huh.
But I think I was running back and forth in that kitchen, make sure nothing was going to burn or anything. A lot of mistakes were made in that, but it was definitely a learning experience.
So, how long did it take you to make the rest of the meal? Like, the pasta and the chicken and the Alfredo sauce?
I'd say about 20 minutes or so.
Oh,
20 minutes
okay.
to a half hour.
So did you finish the other portion of the meal and wait for the breadsticks, or did you wait for the breadsticks to go?
I started making the bread first, put it in the oven. I preheated the oven for about a minute, just at a really high temperature. Then I shut it off, so that way I can put a cloth over it so it stay dry and have the yeast do its work and rise. And so as soon as I got that done, I was able to chill for about 20 minutes or so. Then I had to start cutting up the chicken so I could start cooking that a little bit, getting the sauce ready to go and the noodles. And by the time I got the dough out of the oven so I can put them into make them breadsticks and then put them back in, I was just getting my water starting to boil for the noodles. So it came around pretty good.
So this was a first good step in your culinary experience, except for the bread.
Well, the bread was definitely a new experience for me. My girlfriend tried this earlier in the week.
Tried to eat it?
No, she made it.
Oh, made it. Okay.
And I went up to Vermilion, South Dakota, where she currently lives at the time, and she made it. I kind of helped with some stuff here and there, but I didn't know for sure how the recipe was supposed to go. It turned out really good. I tried to do it myself, and I definitely forgot a couple things. Just some small stuff that probably would have made it better. But overall, sauce turned out good. Noodles were soft. Chicken, I probably should have added more chicken to the mix because it was like very sparse. And I slightly burnt the bottom of the bread. But the rest of it was good, though.
Beginner mistakes.
Yeah, just stuff here and there. If I ever do it again like the next week or so, I'm pretty sure I'll probably get it a better crack at it. But yeah, it's just part of me trying to learn new lifestyles, like new habits. Instead of trying to go out and do fast food and order stuff, try and just cook stuff at home.
Are you trying to take a step on a fitness journey or like kind of clean eating journey?
It's just more like trying to get more good habits, which generally could be healthier, I would say in general. But if you really want me to go to that step, I can announce it if you want me to.
If you feel like you're ready to announce that, go ahead.
Ooh.
Not putting any pressure on you.
Yeah. As you said that, no pressure or anything. You know what? You're right. I'll do that. I will do that. So starting today, hopefully we are still on the radio a year from now. So April 2016. We'll try and get as relatively close to this date as we can for the radio show, if we're still doing it on a Saturday.
Well, do you want to do so far out, or do you want to set smaller goals and then keep re-upping when you get closer to it?
No, what I'm just going to do is it's going to just progressively just get better, and we'll see a year from now what the difference is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be better for me physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever you could possibly think of.
So, Brandon, it looks like you were kind of wanting to jump in on that partway.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think the smaller goals are better, for one, because they're more realistic. They're easier to hit, and then when you do hit them, it gives you the confidence to hit the next one, and it makes it easier in the long run to hit the long goal.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I've kind of been going through what Tim has kind of been saying. I've been going through a lifestyle change.
You've been doing this for a while, though.
Yeah, I've been doing it probably...
From what I remember, at least been a couple months.
Oh, it's been at least 8-10 months, probably close to. And, yeah, I've, and it is difficult trying to get started with it, but what worked for me was, starting to cut out all the bullshit and all the excuses to me and myself, and that I make, that you're too tired, or that you don't want to go to the gym, or that you don't want to do anything, and go get fast food and do anything like that. I started going to the gym more. I started eating healthier at that time, and then as I started hitting goals and I started seeing little, progression, I started making, higher goals for me to reach that weren't so far out, like Brandon said. And, currently right now I've lost over 30 pounds on my current journey.
No, that's not water weight, though.
No, that's not water weight.
Because I've had times in high school where during our 3-a-days we had to weigh ourselves before and after the practices. Mm-hmm. And I think the most I lost in water weight, if I remember right, was like 12 pounds.
I was going to say, if you lose 30 pounds in water weight, good God, man.
I think that's the most I lost in one practice session right there.
But no, I mean, it's not water weight. I can physically see it in, differences in, my physique and like how I, when I'm running or doing anything like that, I can physically see that. And, I also go down to the local supplement shop, if you will. Okay. Not GNC or anything like that, which there's nothing wrong with them, but I go to Science Nutrition myself. So I go ahead and do that. That helps out, but the biggest thing, kind of like what you started doing or what you said, clean eating. That is one of the biggest things.
It's just trying to make better choices for yourself.
Right.
And then part of that, whether it be if you prefer vitamins, fruits, vegetables, whatever you think is best for you to start, just something small. It's just something as instead of going out grabbing something to eat, just make something at home. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, it's messy sometimes. Like what I had to go through, I went through like 4 different pots and 2 pans and 2 different cookie sheets or whatever for the bread, and it was just a huge mess. But
that's actually what I was doing before the show, cleaning up my messy kitchen from last night. So yeah, there's a lot of dishes to do, but it's definitely worth it.
And another thing too is probably become a little more proactive at work. I know when I get a list of chores or something like that, I'll do them, but I should probably be a little more active. Maybe try and do an extra couple chores, even though I'm probably wasn't told to do it, but it still helps. And I was actually considering, since I work at a grocery store, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on online radio or not, but they do have a garden center that's opening up pretty soon. And I was actually really debating on just working out of there for a little bit. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean, you'd get, the sunshine and the nice weather, but then you can walk around and...
Yeah, but the one thing I'm worried about is if my shoes get soaked and they start blistering.
Oh,
that would be a bad thing right there. I'd worry about, but like I said, healthy choices, small goals, steps at a time. Once you develop them into habits, it just gets easier. So,
well,
speaking of work, I actually do got a good story today.
Oh, are we going to have a quick story from the station right now?
Stories from the station.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're going to do here. Okay. earlier this week, was working by myself. Coworker went down to the store, went to go talk to somebody. A girl pulled up, looked confused. It wasn't near a gas pump or anything. They pulled up right next to the little hut that we have. Walked in, and she goes, "Where's the hose at?" And my first thought was our air hose.
Right.
People fill up tires.
Makes sense.
And I said, "Well, we got an air hose right over here." And she goes, "No, not the air hose, the other hose." I'm like, "What other hose are you talking about?" And she goes, "It's the water hose." I'm like, "What do you need a water hose for?" And she goes, "Well, I have a hybrid car." And I'm thinking to myself, wait. Whoa. Hold on a second. Yeah. I thought to myself, what the hell is she talking about? And I said, "You have a hybrid car?" And she goes, "Yeah, it's a hybrid car. So you put water in." No. I couldn't believe it. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I said, "No, you don't put water as gas for your car. You go put fuel in your car."
So she was under the impression that instead of putting hydrogen in her car, that she could just put up a local water hose and fill.
I mean, I know there is water-powered cars, but a hybrid is not one per se.
Oh my goodness.
My last thought was, as she was leaving, I was thinking, what made her think that it was going to be a water? Because I had looked and she had the dealer plate still on it. So I understand if it's a new car, but seriously,
darn you dealers for not.
Yeah, dealers. Why didn't you tell them?
Educating your customers.
Why didn't you tell them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a question that I have, because we were kind of going over before that quick story from the station, we were kind of going over how everybody's week was. How was everybody's Easter?
I worked.
Because that was over this last weekend. And to anyone that has little ones, how was the Easter egg hunt? Brandon.
Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, because it was Easter last week.
Oh, yeah, I had the kids do a little Easter egg hunt.
How'd that go?
It was good. Good, they really liked it.
Did you have it here? Did you have it at...
Yeah, I have it here. I had it here, and I got to say, I don't think the kids are going to eat the candy.
Why?
Well, I give them a little bit, because the whole thing. But even me, we got a whole bowl of candy up there, and I can't eat it. It hurts my teeth. And I got some Twix, Kit Kats. They were little mini ones, so I eat those a little bit once in a while. But
jeez, you're sounding like you're like 50 already.
I know. Well, I can handle a few here and there, but
chocolate ruins my diet.
Freaking an entire gigantic bowl full of jelly beans, and so help yourself, guys. While you're
I
here,
need more fiber.
Yeah, we just talked about making clean choices and then offering a whole bowl of jelly beans.
Judging me over here.
Oh, we're not judging you. Trust me.
Oddly enough, I'm not that big in chocolate.
I'm not either. I mean, I'll have it, occasionally.
If it's chocolate milk, I'll have a glass for the day.
Bro,
I don't overindulge in
chocolate in general. No. Jordan, do you have a craving for chocolate?
Oh, bro. When you do this lifestyle and you want to work out and you want to start, you're going to want to crave everything. For the longest time, all my proteins, all my stuff was chocolate flavored.
I know who likes chocolate. You know who?
Who?
LeBron James.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my god. No, I mean it definitely helps if you have anything chocolate flavored if you're trying to do that because it helps curb your cravings for anything sweet or anything chocolatey. But my Easter is actually it was pretty fun.
I know you had your kids for Easter egg hunt, didn't they?
Well, it's not my kid per se. It's my girlfriend's kid, but we took him to go we took her to go egg hunting. It was fun. I think she like was excited because she just saw the colors, but she wasn't really knowing what it was. So she's not at that age where she, I think, fully understands it.
Yeah.
But she had fun. She liked the candy. She was all jacked up all day long on candy.
Oh, man.
Literally, it went from one place for an hour and a half to 2 hours, running to the next place or the next, relative's house to go do the same thing for 2-3 hours. By the end of the night, I'm cranky, the baby's cranky, my girlfriend's cranky. We're all just wanting to go to bed or just relax, and it was a hell of a day.
That's good. That's good to hear.
But it was good to spend time with everybody. So
I do hope that everyone did enjoy their Easter. And I noticed when I got off work at early in the mid-afternoon or so, it was dead. I think I knew half the mall was closed from what I heard. A lot of a couple restaurants were open for their brunches and stuff. Because I knew a couple people there talking about they were going to Minerva's for brunch, and just knowing Minerva's in general, that's got to be an awesome brunch to go to. But it's got to be expensive.
Oh God, yes.
I think one time I took my girlfriend there, and just for the two of us for dinner, and we shared a dessert. I think it was almost $50. Yeah, so if you're feeling spendy and don't feel like going to the casino, Minerva's the place to go.
Nice.
If we're gonna keep doing plugs like this, we might as well get sponsored.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Brandon.
Brandon.
If I had to say so, I would want to get sponsored by La Juanita's. That's just my.
Ooh,
that's
that'd
just
be
my-
great right there.
I know, right? Just free tacos all the time. Oh my
We'd be
God.
spoiled if we did tacos.
Yeah, I think I'd gain all that weight back. It's free tacos. I can't help myself.
I remember, I think it was a year ago when BuzzFeed did a survey with everyone about the most life-changing burritos in the U.S. And the most popular places there was like Florida, Texas, New Mexico, and California.
Right, all these big central hubs
down
where-
in South or
Yeah.
in the South. In fifth place was La Juanita's in Sioux
I
City.
thought it was third place.
Fifth.
Ah, fifth place.
You know, I think they just got a lot of fans. That's how they got up
Yeah.
on their ranks.
A
you
lot
know.
of fans.
Pretty much
Yeah.
everyone that comes to Sioux City, I would definitely recommend Lawa's as either your first day or second day. But
Hey, though.
caution, make sure that's the last meal you have in the day.
Yeah.
Or make sure you have a bathroom available.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of La Juanita's, don't get me wrong, but lately I've been eating La Mamia's burritos.
Ooh.
I highly recommend that you try them, only
And-
because they actually load up the burrito and they put rice in it. And I don't know about you guys, but I love rice in a burrito.
I think I know which place you're talking about. I'm trying to remember for sure.
Old Dairy Queen on
Oh, it's like a block or two away, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I know what
Nebraska?
you're talking about.
Yep.
Did you hear about the other place that's open?
La
It's-
Guerra.
Is that what it's across the street from the police station?
I heard that the cooks, a couple cooks from Lawa's actually
The-
started that.
The rumor, I believe it's one of the head cook
So
or
this
the owner
this is
the
Sioux
original.
City drama going on here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mexican restaurants are popping up like crazy. No.
No, but yeah, there's definitely. I mean, La Juanita's had the crown for a long time, but
Yeah.
La Guerra, and that's downtown on Pearl, and
Yeah.
then
You just said
La
it.
Mamia
Yeah.
on Nebraska, coming up Nebraska on the Old Dairy Queen. There, you gotta check them out.
Yes, it's starting to become probably,
A heated battle between Mexican restaurants.
but it's a good thing and it's a bad thing too, because as much as I love Lawa's, one of the worst things that I don't like is, especially during the weekend, it's just those long lines.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to wait in line at La Mamia or La Guerra.
Yes. And so,
I don't know. I just feel like if I go to a different one, I'm cheating on them.
what?
I feel like I'm a bad customer. I'm cheating on.
So wait, let me get
Jordan's
this straight.
committed.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So if you go to Burger King, you're gonna feel bad because
No.
I should have gone to McDonald's.
No.
I'm betraying McDonald's. That's what you're saying.
No. Not, I'm not saying that
Yes,
at all.
yes.
Those are chain restaurants. This is like very like local business.
You're gonna betray Subway by going to Quiznos or Jimmy John's.
Yeah, you.
That's what. It's seriously what it sounds like.
Do you ever
I-
eat Subway? Do you ever eat Subway?
Never. I
Quiznos?
used no. I used to eat Subway and I worked at Subway, but that was obviously because I worked there.
Yeah.
And then you switched sides and went to Jimmy John's.
I went to the dark side.
Yeah.
freaky side.
But
Thanks. Freaky
you're not
fast.
betraying anyone for
Oh.
doing anything like that. It's just you're trying new places to eat. It's not really trying to say you're betraying them.
I just when I walk in there afterwards, I just feel like they know. I'm just gonna get like that we know look.
Like they're gonna give you a stare next time you go to Wawa's, and they're like, no.
They're gonna whisper. They're like, we know. And then on the bag, it's like where you've been.
Put hot sauces in pineapple.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh man, this is good.
But don't feel bad if you're gonna betray someone like that. They're just restaurants. They're just there for business, you know.
True.
Don't feel bad, okay? Did you want to go there after this?
No, I actually have my own food. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. Why are you buying? Because if that's the case, then I'm down.
I would probably buy you a taco. Maybe 2. Or 12.
I think we can
20.
rearrange this. I think we can arrange something right now. Flash
But,
our lock and load show cards. Maybe get a discount.
But one thing I'm also was looking at Chinese places. I mean, there's quite a bit in Sioux City.
And so the reason why we're talking about these different food venues
It's because better choices.
is also, it's the opposite view of better choices, but after a long
Maybe
week,
a cheat day every couple weeks or something.
right, and after a long week and a very hard show and a very fulfilling show, we're pretty drained, and so we like to go ahead and recharge our batteries by taking some time spending with family, friends, going to our
family and friends.
going to our favorite, restaurants, our comfort foods. We all like our comfort foods. I mean, apparently these guys, and this changes our relationship on the show. I did not know these guys don't like chocolate. So, I mean, this is just totally changed how they are in my eyes.
Really?
No.
If that was a Harry Potter world, I would die.
No, I don't know if it would be that bad, but since we're going to go on that, and since we're going to go on, our favorite comfort foods, or kind of what Tim said, cheat meals, have you guys ever had or ever been to Edgar's Soda Fountain in Elk Point, South Dakota?
Nope.
No.
You need to hit the bro button then on your.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because that place is the best for old school fountains, for shakes and malts and fountain drinks from the last century.
Every small town, I'll definitely have to check that out. But what I've noticed is, like, Lamar's used to have something like that, too.
Mm-hmm.
All these small towns, like, their signature joint to go to is either, one, a cafe,
Or an ice cream parlor.
or an ice cream parlor. It's always one of those two that leads the way.
If you ever go to Vermilion or Yankton, there's a Mexican joint that's called Mexico Viejo. Their nachos is very similar to Lawa's. I kid you not. But you can choose between steak or chicken for their nachos, which is nice.
Chicken nachos.
Well, and the reason I like it, I mean, my dad used to actually live up there for about 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of lived out on the outskirts of the town, but I would go into town and I would get one of these malts that are just so delicious. They'd have it in the old school glasses, and they would have in like those big metal containers like what you see at like DQ where they make it.
Yeah.
They would have both of those filled to the brim.
Jeez.
For you to eat or for you to drink / eat.
Would we say
so thick.
consume?
Yeah, consume, because it's so thick, and it's only like $6. And so my favorite is butterscotch.
Really?
Butterscotch malts.
No, I can't do butterscotch. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I'm having a moment.
Gay!
I'm sorry. I was lost in butterscotch world.
I don't like butterscotch. It just doesn't taste right to me. Is this gonna
Caramel?
start? Is this gonna start? I'm okay with caramel.
Okay, I think we just mended something there. Caramel.
But again, it's like chocolate, though, or just like sugar.
Coated it in caramel.
It's so much sweet that you got to have it like drizzled on something or in complement to something else. If
Yeah.
you have just like a straight caramel chew, no, won't do it. Same thing with butterscotch. But you give me some butterscotch syrup, I'll put this shit on my ice cream all day long.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's the thing I like to do too. I like to just get plain ice cream, put that butterscotch syrup on there, and then actually make it my own soft serve at that time.
I had one time I
I
had to
need
make
some almonds in there.
Ooh.
No.
I love.
I
some
like that.
almonds.
I like that idea. Almonds.
Are we gonna?
Hey, almonds are healthy. You know that.
Not really.
Yes.
Of,
That's protein.
Of the peanuts, it's probably.
You could say anything is protein. Somebody tried to argue.
Almonds is pretty good protein.
A grapefruit probably doesn't give you much protein.
Somebody tried to argue with me today at work that peanut butter is the best protein out there for you, and I said
No, not peanut butter.
They said that peanut butter is 100% protein. I said
It's
you
not
sir,
100%,
are false.
but it is pretty. It's cleaner protein than raw meat, because with meat you get a lot of other stuff, whereas peanut butter you get fat, you get a lot of other stuff.
There's
with
a
peanut
lot of
butter
cholesterol and carbohydrates,
True.
and that there's more.
Now,
of
if it's
that than
homemade,
actual
that probably would be
protein.
better for you.
The argument between that, I think, a lot of times compares. I agree, it's not 100% protein, but I think that always gets compared to meat, which is a whole different. People that can't eat meat or don't, peanut butter really is a good substitute.
Sometimes certain cheeses would be pretty good too. Even though it's a dairy, and dairy will probably give you other sorts of nutrients first before protein.
Well, if you're tuning in, this is Cooking with the Lock and Load Show and your favorite cheat meals.
Yeah.
Health center here.
I think that would actually be pretty cool for us to do for a show. Just like have like a couple tubs of ice cream and kind of whip together our own stuff and have people.
Well, I actually have the quick story. I was going to say
Chopped and screwed because we're going to chop the food and screw it up.
Chopped and screwed with the Lock and Load.
There was one time I was rushed to a barbecue. I didn't know about it until it was too late. And they're like, well, bring something. Like, bring a dessert because we don't have a lot of dessert here. I was like, fine. So I did my shortcut ice cream cake.
Okay.
This seriously is easy to make. It's ridiculous. The bottom layer was ice cream sandwiches. I put some ice cream in the microwave for like 7 seconds just so it was soft. Spread it across. And on top of that, did a small layer of Cool Whip. And then on top of that, I chose Heath Crunch. Or I think Heath Crunch would be good. It's a good topping. If not that, I think I did Oreo. I don't remember. One or the other. Just crumpled up on top, drizzle it, and then a light drizzle of chocolate and caramel syrup.
That sounds good.
Put it in the freezer while you're getting showered and ready to go, and take it there.
Please do not make an audiobook of talking about food because that'd be like food porn.
I'm hungry right now.
I know. Just don't like talk slowly and dirty. Don't do it.
So, since we're talking about all these
First,
places,
you gotta squeeze it really gently.
If we're gonna talk about local
just
places,
let it drizzle all.
Drizzle the caramel all over the top of the froth of the
jeez.
whipped cream.
Well, since we're gonna talk about local places, what about the new place, the Bosses?
I've actually not even heard about that place.
I think that's in Sioux Falls.
There's one in South Sioux now.
The only time I actually heard of it was with our co-producer Nate. He actually said that he's gonna go ahead and try it. And I think it was last night. That's the only time that I've actually ever even heard of this restaurant.
I've tried it. The first time I tried it, it was within the first month they were open, which probably was a mistake right there. I probably should have gave them time to get their craft down and their skill. But for that first month, though, it was a bacon cheeseburger pizza. It was just slightly overcooked. I mean, it was still easy to eat and it was good, but you still had that little burnt taste at the end. But it was perfectly fine. I was okay with it. But the next time I got it, it was a chicken bacon ranch one that I got. That was way much better. So I think it's definitely a pizza place I would definitely consider if you don't feel like going to Alfredo's or Bob Rose. Because I know a lot of Pizza Hut and Domino's might get too dull or boring.
Not really. I mean, that one time we were all getting together with my roommates and we all were playing those card games. We did mass order Domino's pretty well, and we did get we each got those huge
the medium
chocolate
pizzas for $6.
Yeah, we each got a medium pizza for $6, and then we got one of those the dessert cake
those
things.
lava cakes.
Yeah, lava cakes. Oh, good God!
I've had people say they eat them once they get them, or they put them in the freezer. I prefer in the freezer.
I do too. They're freaking awesome for like 20 minutes in the freezer.
Yeah. But I actually do like their pasta at Domino's. It's not bad. But the problem is that if you get it in that aluminum tin, sometimes the pasta sticks there and you ain't gonna get it off.
Well, oh my goodness, yeah. I just can't believe we're just going on about how we like to recharge.
Talking about food.
Well, I mean that's kind of what we like to do, obviously. So
it's always going to come up with people,
right?
Especially if you're at a friend's house and you're like, oh, what are we going to do?
Right, you don't want to make a whole bunch of clean eating food.
Or if I'm with my girlfriend, that's just even more indecisive right there.
Oh my God!
I think almost any relationship has that problem. It's just the scene from The Notebook. What do you want? What do you want? I don't know. It's not that simple.
Yeah, that's pretty much my girlfriend too. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a quick about 10-minute break.
Take a quick break.
If anybody wants to go ahead and call in and contribute towards our conversations, you can go ahead and give us a call once again at 712-560-4584. Once again, that is 712-560-4584.
If not that, we are also on Facebook, and we'll be checking Twitter too for your messages. We'll be right back at Lock and Load Show at lockandloadshow.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lock and Load Show. Now it's time for probably one of the segments we've done for a long time.
Oh, yes. This is one that we actually like to, let's see, I was going to say finesse, maybe flesh out, kind of just enjoy the kind of the comedy, the humor that we've seen in these. It is our local misconnections.
That's correct. You see, when you're just out having fun, you see someone that you wanted to talk to, maybe go on a date or get some coffee.
Or just get to know better.
And you know it's a long shot, but you just try and throw it out there anyway. There's always that one place you can always talk about it. And that's Craigslist. So, we got a couple of them for today. I read these a little bit earlier. Some of these are pretty crazy.
Well, and one thing I think is pretty interesting is a lot of them are that when I was kind of going through as you read, are a lot of them are male for male, which I find interesting. I don't know why.
Yeah, there was a local confessions page, which apparently from last time I checked it was been pulled down, that a lot of people are complaining about half the guys in this town are gay. Because everything they read on Misconnections is either guy for guy or a cross-dresser.
Those
for
are
a guy.
probably just the more common means of meeting for those types of people. Because regular people just have regular conversations and regular outings to meet each other.
But
maybe not regular is not the right word for that, but
are just some people just like that weirded out by people who are gay? Or
I think subconsciously a lot of people are.
Here's the thing that I've learned. I mean, and maybe this is me pulling a little bit from my psych background and my psych degree. A lot of people have a fear of the unknown and a fear of what they don't understand, and it takes, if you're not already at that level, it's hard for you to like try to see somebody as a person instead of at that time what you perceive them to be.
I think part of it is just we just got to grow as a society, and we just got to start accepting the changes that's happening, especially in daily life now. Because not only, gay marriage is starting to become a little more legal in other states. I know Iowa was the first state. Yay.
No, I thought we were third.
Or were we third?
I thought we were third. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, or if any of our viewers, but I do believe we were the third.
If not the first, one of the first states. But it's starting to get a little more popular now, where people are starting to realize, they do have an equal right to marry who they want, whether it's the same gender or not. So
what do we got coming up here?
All right, so we'll just get right out of here. I'll read the first one here. Music. All right, I got it. I will pull it up here. Load. Come on. Here we go. For the creepers. No. All right. First one. What you find on chat roulette. Male for male, 21. Been wondering if you still think about that first BJ at Grandview in your car. You posted a misconnection on me before, and I told you to take it down and have me over so I could suck your cock on the side of your house. Oh my god. Your name starts with a B. Put Grandview in the subject line and tell me your name and what color your convertible was. I miss sucking that cock.
Signed.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh.
I'm just trying to collect myself here so I can finish reading. I'm just sucking that cock, and I just drove through Grandview thinking about our fun time. Maybe you won't see this. Your cock was just so nice, and I like sucking it, and you said I was your best.
Don't they?
Signed. Did you have one, Jordan? Signed.
The guy that likes Grandview Parks.
Grand cocks.
Obsession with dicks.
Oh man.
I understand if you got an obsession with it. I'll respect it, but
Well, I mean,
sometimes it might go over the line or something.
the first one for guys is usually the best. So that's probably his first. So he's thinking it's probably his best.
That's
he's ever
possible.
had.
Or he's just telling her that.
Yeah.
That is possible. Very, very, very possible. All right. Did you want to do the next one, Jordan?
You can go ahead and get this one.
Next one? Alrighty. Hot guy in red shorts at Romantics. Male for male.
Oh shit, Romantics.
Oh, God. You were in Romantics on March 31st, about 3:45.
Wait, AM or PM?
Probably was PM. I don't think they're open 3:45 in the morning. Just saying. I'm guessing that. Because there's not a lot of places around here that's open at almost 4 in the morning. You came out of the booth, and we almost ran into each other. I thought you were real hot. Would love to get together. Get back to me, and let's get together.
Signed. I got this one.
Okay.
Man with the sticky fingers. Because those booths downtown, there's only one thing that dudes could be doing in those booths.
How about signed guy who put the man in Romantics? Does that stretch?
The man in Romantics.
The man in Romantics. That's good. That's better. That was better.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right. You want this last one?
No, while you're doing it, I'm bringing up more.
Oh, you got a couple of more of
yeah.
them? Okay, that's fine. I'll do this next one here then. Benson Building. Male for woman. It was the first week of February. I was waiting in the receptionist's office. You came in and asked her for the keys to the restroom. I thought you were very attractive. I asked the receptionist your name. She thought it was Corey and that you worked on for the keys for the restroom or something. But she might have thought you worked on the top floor. I might be mistaken, but I thought about it. Looked at me with more than just a casual glance. I would love to meet you. Respond with whose office we were in. Signed, bathroom for two. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? I still want to see if Craigslist would do something about having people put up a follow-up or something after this.
Oh, you mean like actually trying to get those
like
people together?
they posted they should be allowed to maybe put a follow-up right underneath it or something, or I don't know. It'd be nice to see where the actual responses was, if they actually did get their person or something.
Kind of like a happy ending.
The next $1 million website right there. Craigslist follow-up.
So I have one right here.
You got one?
Yep, Mall.
Oh, that's awesome.
Woman for Man, Sioux City. You were at a kiosk for e-cigarettes Saturday, mid-morning. I thought you were checking me out, but wasn't sure. Email me if you're interested. Signed, woman who's smoking hot.
I think that's another.
I thought it was kind of lame at first, and then I got the smoking part.
But see, you gotta stay on your toes, man. You think it's kind of corny, but then you're like, oh.
If it was good, it wouldn't have went over my head.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I think that's another thing, too, just real quick, about smoking. That's starting to change now, too. Everyone's doing the e-cigs or those little vapors.
Inside now. Smoking's gone from outside activity back to an indoor activity.
Yeah, I've realized that, and it's funny that you bring it up because back in like 2007, 2008, that was when I was waiting tables, and I remember that because it was a big debate. They were pushing a bill through the Iowa legislature saying that you could not smoke in a building now, and not even having a smoking or non-smoking section, and that you had to be 100 feet away from that business or across the street away from that business to smoke. And now, just like what you guys said, it's starting to become more socially acceptable to do that. And so they're trying to push it off and saying, the vapor is water, water vapor when it comes out of your mouth instead of all these harmful chemicals.
Did you hear about the Illinois legislature?
No, I did not.
They're trying to pass a bill where it is legal to smoke in the car with minors.
You mean illegal?
Yeah.
You said legal.
I thought I said illegal. Illegal.
I heard something about that, yes.
That's tough to make a call on that, but again, I think the meaning behind it is trying not to force smoke on someone who doesn't really understand it yet.
In reality, I think it's just to like hit people at home. Most people probably aren't going to get a ticket for that. They're not going to get caught. But if somebody does, and there's proof of it, then it gives them something to write up with, for one. But two, it just kind of reminds people like, hey, maybe I shouldn't. Like you said, those people should have a chance, and you're forcing them to inhale toxic air, basically.
You're not giving them a healthy life if they're forced.
But that's not even just your kids or nothing, It's
Right.
like a respect thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm not a smoker myself. Don't like it. But if you smoke, I'm not going to judge you for it. Both my parents smoked a lot. They smoked while they were driving with me. But
Looked how Jordan.
I smoke. I smoke occasionally.
yeah, Roadhouse.
And there's still times where if I'm not smoking and I'm like in the backseat of a car where somebody is smoking up front, I hate it. The smell and the smoke, the ashes, and it's just it's not cool. And especially inside, like houses,
Well, and nowadays, even with my mom, she'll go outside if it's regardless if it's nice out or not. But like you said, it's kind of like that respect thing. And the thing I think that people try to take too far, because there's going to be people on the left or the right side or wherever side they fall, saying this, that, or whatever. I think people get a common misconception in their head that they make it seem like you're smoking and blowing it right in your baby's face or the kid's face.
If you have the windows up in the car, though, that's just going to float around them.
Well, yeah,
you pretty much are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's especially in a house. I mean, they could be in a different room, but eventually that stuff, it sticks to walls. It gets through the ventilation system.
True. So, I think it's a good purpose for the law, but again, like you said, it's kind of hard to kind of notice that as an officer if they're smoking or not, especially if they're driving on interstate going 70-some miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's tough to see that.
Then again, you could smell it. I mean, it sticks just like if you pulled somebody over and they got done smoking, you might not have seen them smoke their joint.
But that's a reason to pull
but
them
you're
over
gonna
if they see
smell
them
it.
smoking.
Yeah.
So some people might argue that's just an invasion of privacy almost.
Like I said, I'm kind of torn between it because, I don't like smoking myself, like I said, but, I've grown up around it. I don't like to do it. It's cool if you do it. Doesn't really bother me, but I don't know.
But like you said it, and I'll say it too because I almost agree. If you smoke, I'm not too worried about it. Just don't. But when it comes to kids, they don't know what the consequences could be from secondhand smoke, let alone smoking itself. So why expose them to something they're not aware of?
True.
So we really sidetracked off.
We did, but I mean, at some point it does get. I mean, Brandon's got little ones. I mean, I'm sure he wants that. What's best for them. I want to make sure what's best for my girlfriend's kid, and so.
So what do we got next?
I think we got another misconnection.
Yep, we got another misconnection or two.
Alrighty.
So, do you want to hit the music there too?
Yeah, sure. All right. Yep, got the right song for this one. Anytime Fitness, Saturday afternoon. Woman for male. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
You helped me with the piece of equipment. Looked like you wanted to talk to me, but I had it for showers. Wish I had said something to you. Tell me what you helped me with. Smiley face. Signed, Jordan.
Let's see.
I'll help you with your dumbbell.
Bellman.
There you go. The eager trainer. Let's see. And so, what do we have for the very last one?
You got one more? Oh, boy.
Guy from Mapleton. Woman for male, Sioux City. I met my friend in Shields. He lives in Mapleton. His name is Joe. If anybody knows him, let me know. Please.
That seems pretty basic right there.
Signed,
I think
the basic B word.
You know, that one makes me wonder.
I
That
think
one, that one seems like, because any normal person can probably find these people on Facebook or whatever. This seems like an inadvertent way to reach somebody that doesn't really want this person to reach them.
I think this is this person's first post on Craigslist. This seems very basic for one.
That's why I think there's an ulterior motive.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the time that Tim actually over here put my phone number on Craigslist and said that I was selling cats.
No. It was.
Oh, I'm sorry, kittens.
It was puppies.
No, it was. I swear it was kittens.
I could have
And I shit you not, for a fucking week, I got calls and text messages about kittens. And this is why I thought it was my friends fucking with me, because I actually called one of the numbers back and the dude hung up on me. Like, why the fuck would you call me, ask me for cats, and then I call you back and you hang up?
Yeah.
Jordan.
That's a good prank. If you ever want to fuck with
Dude,
somebody,
I was
somebody pisses you off,
pissed.
go to different cities everywhere and make things like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm selling, or selling anything for, 10% of the cost.
Yeah, bravo, because I was thoroughly pissed.
Jordan, I think it's time for me to be honest with you. And what's your degree in?
Psychology.
Okay, I out-psyched the psych here.
No, not really.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I never got your phone number until I moved back here.
Yeah, you got it from somebody.
No. If I had your number, I would have put it in my phone. I really would have.
Okay.
I'm being dead serious. It wasn't me. But I'd love to take credit for it if it was.
Well, whoever did it, they can go fuck themselves.
Oh. Out-psych the psych on the lock and load show. This is fun. I'll take credit for it, but I'll tell you, at the very end of the day, it wasn't me.
What's is that all? Is that all we got right now for the misconnection?
Yeah,
is
I think
all
that's
that
going to
we
be
have
it for
for
misconnections.
misconnections.
I think so.
I was thinking about throwing out some of these thoughts from the shower.
Yeah, well, what we were going to do is we were going to read some of our local Sioux City confessions off our confessions page, but we're not really sure if the site was taken down or not. So.
I think it was, if it's redirecting it back to Facebook.
So we're going to have Brandon bring up some thoughts that he had in the shower
Thoughts
this
in
morning.
the shower with Brandon.
Some thoughts.
Some of these they're questions or they're more statements, right? They're more statements. Too bad I didn't have the water sound right now in the shower, right? Just some gentle rain in the background. That way we can really get this vibe going. But so there's a couple. This is new for us. I've never done any of this before. Let's just take a shot at it.
All right, let's hear it.
So one of the first ones that I found that was related here, and it goes like this. If a guy overdosed on Viagra.
Viagra.
If a guy overdosed on Viagra,
Wow.
his wife would probably take it pretty hard.
Oh.
That one's okay. Technically speaking, I've dodged every bullet that's been fired in my lifetime so far.
Hey.
So what? He's dodged every child support payment that he's had in his life, or
No, literally bullets.
Oh.
You're still alive. You don't have a bullet in you, do you? We've all technically
some people have
dodged it.
survived bullet shots. I mean,
Well, we're here talking about it. Well, yeah, you okay.
all right. What's the next one?
You get on a bus, but get into a car.
That's a good. That's just a thought right there. That's pretty good though. That's something to think about.
Oh, where did my? Oh, I really like this one. I'm gonna say it again. I told you guys this. Isn't the famous definition of insanity the same as the definition of practice? Repeating something over and over, expecting a different result. So next time you tell somebody to go practice,
Talk about getting your mind blown right there.
yeah, so just go make yourself crazy.
That's good.
Get insane. Insanity workout. Yes.
Insane
This
in
is
the
fucking
membrane.
perfect.
Oh,
right there.
man. So, like, 5 years later, we're finally getting the inside joke of the insanity workout.
Exactly. But you get results, right?
Oh, yeah. Very true.
So, is it practice, or am I just being freaking the fuck out?
Do you expect different results?
Jordan.
I got
Real
nothing.
quiet. Real quiet.
How about this one? This
All
will
right.
be the last one. If the next president is white, the United States will have successfully gone black and then gone back.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just drop the microphone. Just drop that one, whoever put that up.
Anyway, that's what I got.
I like it. We kind of have to start doing that on a little more weekly basis. I like that.
I'll try and find some that are related. There was one more, and I'm going to try and remember it the best I can. And it has to do with music. That's why I want to bring it up, and hopefully this doesn't offend anybody. But it went
God damn, I'm offended.
It went along the lines of rappers are poor people who rap about being rich. Country singers are rich people that sing about being poor.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah, I could see that.
I can see how some people can get offended too.
Yeah. That was speaking in generalities, I guess. Not everybody falls under that, obviously.
Right. There's always going to be exceptions for rules like that.
Yeah. This did not originate from the Lock and Load show. I'm just merely relaying messages.
Yes,
There we
relaying,
go.
From sources.
Yes.
This is not my opinion.
relaying information off of other people's statements.
I've seen some jokes like that, but I've seen posts where people are just plain out dumb.
If you like more, you can follow me on my Facebook page. I'll probably start
Ooh.
posting these on the Lock and Load show page.
That would
instead
be
of mine.
nice. I would love to see that.
More stuff.
The good ones, like that I posted. The Charlie Sheen took enough drugs to kill 2.5 men.
Yeah, I saw
Yes,
that.
was a good one. Or Peter Parker
Peter Parker, that was a good one. What was it?
made a life taking selfies.
Yeah, Peter Parker made his career taking selfies.
That was a good one. And then I think the last one that I saw from you was Yoda.
Yeah, the Yoda must have decided the release order of the Star Wars films.
Yeah, no shit.
That was a really good one. I like that one.
Those are my favorites. That's why I shared them.
Well, do you guys want to take one more break? Or do you want something else?
I think another break will be good. What do you guys think?
All right, we'll do a quick break here.
Well, and right before we go, once again, you can go ahead and give us a call in at any time. You can call us at 712-560-4584. Just to make sure you call us when we come back from break, because if you call us during it, we won't be
Foster.
able to talk, Foster. But yeah, if you want to join in a conversation or ask us one of your own questions, definitely give us a call at that 712-560-4584 number.
If not that, we also got Facebook and Twitter up here checking messages as well. We will be back for the Lock and Load Show at lockandloadshow.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lock and Load Show here.
Hello.
Now, we've been kind of going through the show pretty quick here. But that's okay. That's fine with us. But now, it's time to get weird.
What kind of weird?
Weird news.
Am I gonna like this or no? I'm kind of feeling like no.
No, there's some good ones this time.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, there's a poop reference in one of these, so
It must be good.
Yeah, it
it's
must
gotta be
good.
good. Uh-oh.
I
Ooh.
think we have a phone
Who
call.
could this be?
I got this one. Lock and Load Show. Who is this?
This is Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Oh, hey, Caitlin. How's it going?
Very good.
What are you up to right now, Caitlin? Or what do you want to talk about?
I am laying in bed and painting.
You're laying in bed and painting.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
That sounds difficult.
It makes me.
How is it difficult?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you like lay on your back and paint like something that's hanging over you, or?
Hey, that's what you know.
I'm like propped up.
Oh, there we go.
Like you would read a book laying on your stomach?
Yep.
All right, sounds good.
But is it like you're painting your own, or are you like you have a background and you just paint within the lines or something?
It's one of the little kid paint by numbers that you got a whole shit ton of details
Is it
to.
water
okay.
paint?
What's that?
Some water paint?
Watercolor?
No, it's acrylic.
Oh, acrylic. That's
Ooh, and you just told her that she paints on little kids. with
Paint
the
by
number-
numbers?
Yeah.
painting, dude. Come on, that's nostalgia right there. I always wish I could learn how to paint. Come on,
So you're gonna go back to painting with numbers?
paint. No, I'm not.
It's good for my eye-hand coordination.
Yeah, there we go.
So are video games.
Yeah, but sometimes you can get aggressive and rage quit.
You're aggressive.
Let's say with brain injury, not a good idea.
Playing video games makes you kill people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Congress.
I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That sounded like fact.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Well, I'm just gonna go play Grand Theft Auto now. See you guys.
Yeah.
Well, Caitlin, do you want to stick around for one of our weird news stories?
Sure.
Awesome. We got the first one here. Cops reporting thieves stole cash from Girl Scouts. Ooh, this isn't good. A group of Girl Scouts selling cookies outside a New Hampshire business had their cash box stolen Friday by a man who escaped in a waiting getaway car, according to police. Rochester cops report that the Girl Scouts were selling cookies in front of a Walgreens pharmacy when a 5'8" black male wearing a winter hat and a New England Patriots jacket grabbed their cash box, which was located on the cookie table. The man fled in a waiting Toyota Camry that had 2 occupants. Had New Jersey plates. Shortly after the theft, police located the vehicle, but the suspects had already fled on foot after pulling to a driveway. One of the suspects was arrested a couple days later in connection to the theft. 19-year-old Lonergan? It's Loner and then Gan, G-A-N. How would you try and pronounce that?
Lonergan?
Some 19-year-old.
Lonergan, who was driving the getaway car, has been charged with a pair of misdemeanors. During police questioning, he reportedly confessed to driving the getaway car and said that, God, he had some weird names. Thibault? Thibault. Who comes up with these names? This is ridiculous.
Who just says this is what I'm gonna name my child?
Thibault. Yeah, that's good. Good Lord. This is ridiculous.
So
Reportedly confessed driving the getaway car. Or no, I already said that. Came running back to the vehicle with people chasing them, according to the report. Cops noted that Lonergan, God, said that it was announced that something to the effect of "I robbed them" upon entering the car's back seat. That's always good to clear that up while you jump in the car.
Yeah.
I robbed them. Oh, both suspects are locked up in lieu of a $7,500 bail in advance for their arraignment, which has happened this morning. Awesome. Police have also secured an arrest warrant for Pierre, who allegedly swiped the cash box from the Girl Scouts. None of whom were harmed during the theft. Wow, that is ridiculous.
So a question I have: do you think he's gonna be referred to later on in prison as the Cookie Monster?
But he didn't steal the cookies, though. It was just the cash.
But stealing from Girl Scouts, I mean, I'm sorry, you're starting to get to that.
It's not taking candy from a baby. It's taking cookies from
No,
Girl
but
Scouts.
you're starting to get that blurred line of becoming a piece of shit.
I think he's more...
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, the Girl Scouts are trying to learn business, and then just to have them swipe the cash from them like that.
That's business.
That's business. Yes, it's like stealing the makeup from Mary Kay and then selling it on a third-party website, right?
That's like being a realtor and foreclosing on the owner.
But did the other 2 people know that he was robbing them?
Yeah,
like, before he jumped into the car and said, "Hey, I robbed them."
I would have told him to get the hell out of my car.
Yeah, if I knew he was going to rob them, I would have just drove away. I wouldn't even been involved.
I think a better comparison is... who's the guy from Sesame Street in the garbage can?
Grouch? Oscar the
Grouch.
Grouch?
Oscar the Grouch, yeah. I think that's better than
Every
the
time I
Cookie
think of
Monster.
Oscar the Grouch, I can think of Dave Chappelle.
Oscar, wasn't Oscar one of the guys on here? No, it was Pierre. Sorry.
That was Pierre.
Wow, that was really racist.
Pierre the
Oh wow, it just got to be the French guy. Great.
But, I mean, come on, guys. It's
What-
Girl Scouts. Don't steal from them.
What do you think, Caitlin?
You guys were depressed because I'm on my last box of Girl Scout cookies, and they aren't selling them anymore.
Oh, that's right. They're done selling them now, aren't they?
Well,
Yeah.
You know, I think they do that because it's just like backed by popular demand, where they like to just get people so amped up for it. At
That's
that
a good
time of year.
strategy. I mean, it's not like, hey,
That's what Apple does.
Oh yeah. Well, not only that, but that's kind of the same thing
well, the
they
problem
did.
with Apple is they always do it every 5-6 months. Hey, we got the new phone out, guys! Yay!
Well, no, that's the same thing they did with aviators. A company bought it, took it off the market for exactly a year, brought it back. They kept selling out because they couldn't keep up with the demand.
And I think another thing too is that if you know that you can eat Girl Scout cookies almost any time of the year, that's kind of doesn't make it as special.
I get fat.
Or get fat.
My
Yes.
coworker, where I work out, I would go and see how her night's going, just blowing off steam. She would literally bring a whole box of Thin Mints with her, and she'd have 3 other boxes in her back seat.
Jeez.
I'm like,
Can't go anywhere.
Is
with
that
Girl
her
Scout
emergency cookies or something?
yeah, it's her emergency cookie stash.
I'm stuck at this train. Might as well have some cookies.
Just no.
I know Foster's kid sold Girl Scout cookies this year.
Yeah, he was trying
First
to hit
year.
me up, trying to get it. I know he sold some to you.
He got me. Yes,
But-
he got me.
For our next news story, teen burglars mistook remains for cocaine.
What?
March
Oh my
9th, a trio
God.
of teen burglars who stole cash, jewelry, electronics, and prescription drugs from a Missouri residence also thought that they got away with a stash of cocaine they found in a wooden box, only to later discover that the powder was actually the cremated remains of the homeowner's father.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I've said this many times on the show. You cannot help stupid people.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it's in a urn. Like, how the fuck? Why? First off,
Maybe
who-
they thought that's a fancy guy's way of saying, "Hey, there's my
who would
cocaine
keep
over there."
who would keep like cocaine in just like a shiny metal object sitting above the fireplace?
Remember, it's teenagers.
Well,
They're not.
you and I had
cheap,
to argue about that. We cremated my grandma, and she
Yeah.
was in a cardboard box.
Oh.
Oh.
That
Oh.
was kind of dark.
You don't have to get the urn.
But no,
Right.
the picture is of an urn on here.
There's
for-
lots of
The picture
Well,
that
then
they
that's just
confiscated.
stupid.
But
See?
upon
You can't
deter-
pick stupid.
It's
Right.
it's teenagers.
And then
they're
also-
not that bright.
Also, upon determining that they were not in fact in possession of cocaine, the teens discarded the remains out of the window of the getaway car. One of the burglars actually tasted, oh God, the powder and realized it was not a controlled substance.
He got a taste of death right there.
Oh.
There you go. Nice play on words there.
Man, talk about kissing the Grim Reaper.
That went a little too far.
We all know what Jordan wants to do.
Whoa. I don't want to make out with the Reaper.
No, but stirring up the ashes, mate.
Hit.
Jeez.
Talk about
rough.
turning over in your grave.
Yeah.
Details of the November's 22nd burglary at the residence. Oh, I already said that. No, I didn't. It wasn't said yet, sorry. St. Peter's are contained a probable cause statement that was drafted in connection with the filing last week of multiple felony charges. Oh, man, that's bad. You're already 17, you're already getting felony charges. That's ridiculous.
15-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
No, yeah, but only the 17-year-old's getting the felony. The other 15 are going to be tried as, or the 15 and 16-year-old are getting tried as juveniles.
Right.
According to the investigators, Gasell,
YOLO.
the 17-year-old,
Until you get cremated and then tasted later.
confessed to the burglary, saying he served as a lookout while the other minors broke into the residence, took $825 in cash, and other items that valued over $2,000. The trio also swiped the ashes remains of the victim's father, cops noted. Gasell and his cohorts are not the first teenagers perps to mistake someone's ashes for narcotics. In 2011, 5 young Florida teenagers, oh my God,
Go figure, Florida.
burglarized a home and took a container holding what they thought was either cocaine or heroin. Only after one of the burglars snorted some of the powder, they did realize that they stole an urn full of ashes. Oh my
Bro,
God.
does it smell like death in here, or is it just me? Oh, bro, it's just you.
Is that the sulfur? No.
Oh God.
Okay, so that'd be some really, really crappy cocaine and heroin, because that is not white at all.
I can actually see him snorting and goes, "This ain't working. What the hell's going on?"
I was
Just
gonna
do
say,
more.
This must be like their first time or something because, yeah, I'm sure it would be kind of hard, actually, for anyone that was experienced to mix up.
But there's not a homeowner that's stupid enough to put a stash of cocaine in
plain
urn,
view.
Yeah, in an urn for anything.
You'd be
first
surprised,
off.
though, because most people probably wouldn't touch an urn sitting on a mantle
Well, then
because they know
No, they just put it in the sugar box.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Put
You
it in
sound
the
really
sugar.
confident with that answer.
Right. I'm getting kind of concerned about our friendship now.
This sugar
I'm
cookie
gonna-
tastes funny.
I'm
What'd you
gonna
put in
go.
it?
I'm gonna go
sugar
over.
cookies.
Right. Yeah, guys, it's the sugar cookie.
Cookie Monster.
No,
Who's the
no,
Cookie
no, no,
Monster
no.
now?
I like my coffee with some sugar. 1 or 2 lumps? No, I'll take like 5. It tastes real good. man.
Cocaine. I swear, if I go over and I look in the sugar jar and there's a bag of white stuff in the sugar, I'm leaving.
I got my hands
No,
on the
there's
sugar jar.
nothing like that.
Right.
You'd be surprised what some people do with drugs. Hey, I mean,
So-
some people try and get through airports, and that's just ridiculous itself.
With Dare Bears full of drugs.
Yeah, it was the lion, the mascot for lion. I remember that guy from New York City. He put
3
Heroin?
different drugs
heroin, cocaine.
in pot.
No, yeah, it was pot. Heroin, cocaine, and pot.
In a Dare Bear.
There, bird.
Dare Bear.
No, it was a lion.
Anyways. Our next news story. Stripper pleads guilty to bloody stiletto assault.
Oh, jeez.
This is actually from a little while ago, but March 25th, a South Carolina stripper has pleaded guilty to assaulting a female coworker with a clear plastic high-heeled shoe that left the victim with a puncture wounds in her scalp.
Oh my God.
Court records show Carolyn, 22, chopped Monday to a misdemeanor assault and battery charge stemming from the stiletto attack last November at Chez Joey, a Myrtle Beach gentleman's club. Chez Joey. How would
Chez Joey.
yeah, maybe that's how I do it. But that's a weird name for a gentleman's club, just saying.
Yeah.
Right seen at right, haha, you like that? Was sentenced to 6 days in jail and ordered to pay fines and court costs totaling $173.90. Right battered Ashley, 24, inside a strip club bathroom. Wow, that's class right there. Around 2 a.m., Michaels told cops that Wright first grabbed her by the hair. Oh, okay, hold on. And since we do have a lady on the phone, what is with the grabbing of the hair? Why do you all start by just grabbing the hair?
Is that leverage?
Why?
Did we lose her?
Kaylin?
What?
I said
In a cat fight, what is it about grabbing another girl's hair? Is that
Yes.
just leverage or?
It hurts. It's like this
like-
hair is considered beauty, and if you rip that off and it's gone, it's just fuck.
So is that like a guy kicking another guy in the balls?
Kinda.
Except they're, I guess for girls, we don't have to be walking around with like bald spots around on our balls. Like if we do, it's covered up, like, it's concealed. But for girls,
Then
like,
guys can pull off the bald head. Hell, what you do and girls can't.
True.
But if it ever does come to that, there's a thing called a bandana.
A wig.
There you
would be
go.
better.
Or
I was bald when I had brain surgery my senior year. It was the worst thing I ever had. I just want to put not having my hair, then I was freaking surgery.
oh,
Did you wear a wig?
I did wear a wig.
oh, I was gonna say, or did you just Britney Spears through it?
I did keep it, like, once it grew out about half an inch, I did wear a wig a lot.
What
But being in high school, you weren't allowed to wear bandanas.
Ah,
Looked like a
really?
gangsta.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it's gang related.
Dang.
Yep. I got a special note to have one for like 4 weeks, and they don't let me have it anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
So did you have any crazy wigs? Any like cool?
I had a very platinum blonde one.
Wow.
And I had
White?
yeah. And I had this like reddish brown one.
Wow.
And I had a caramel color. The caramel color like went down past my butt.
Past your feet.
And I confused people because I would go from like blonde to black and over like Except for Dave.
Yeah, you're fucking with people's perceptions. Be like, oh yeah, this is what my friend looks like, and then you just completely wear a different wig and walk by
6
them.
inches
Yep.
longer.
Yeah, that-
6
that-
I
inches
just wear a
longer.
beanie.
and don't say
They're
anything
just like,
to them.
all your hair goes up there.
Yeah. That's a good one right there. Like, yeah, it's all there.
I had a college class. This kid came in, had almost neon green hair, and the teacher hated it to where the point where she grabbed her coat and put it on top of his head and said, "Wear that for the rest of the class."
What?
I guess it was too distracting for the teacher.
Where was this at?
Norfolk,
That's got to be like borderline illegal.
Nebraska. No,
No,
it's not illegal.
In Nebraska.
dude. But yeah, in Nebraska, it's not like you've seen on the videos on Facebook, like the coach dragging the kid by the hair into the pool.
I saw the one where the kid brought a little grill and cooked breakfast while he was in class.
What?
Yeah, bacon and eggs. Had it, and pancakes too.
Jesus.
That was college, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's love college right there. Bring your own grill,
Yeah,
start
college
cooking breakfast.
lets you get away with shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just reminds me of like when you're so bored in class, you start making pancakes. Reminded me of Mark Welch right there.
Oh no, the
Oh, my God.
Sasquatch himself.
One if for the people or viewers that don't know us, we have a friend of ours or a friend of the show who really loves pancakes to the core. Like
I wouldn't say love. He's obsessed with it.
yes, he has an unfatuated desire and almost base need for it.
I remember if he gets drunk and it's real late at night, early in the morning, he'll just start making pancakes. He just doesn't tell anyone. He'll just go start walking to the kitchen and start cooking. And I'm just like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I want pancakes." I was like,
And
okay.
and literally one time when I came over to watch like the Super Bowl or like football or something on a Sunday, he literally started making a big batch of pancakes, and then he literally went to around every person because he's got like 6 roommates or 2 roommates and their girlfriends living there. He goes to every single person, asks them if they want pancakes. He actually goes and wakes up the people upstairs twice. And says, "Hey, bro, are you sure you don't want?
Well,
are you sure you don't want pancakes?"
He goes up the first time to ask them, then he has to go up again because he forgot their answer.
and yeah, just to verify it. Oh my God! But to get back to the story that we were on,
Stabbing people with high heel shoes.
yeah, they grabbed her by her hair and began striking her with a clear plastic high-heeled shoe that was in her left hand. Michaels said that the woman she managed to lift her head. Wright struck her multiple times in the face with the same shoe. Investigators interviewed Michaels at the Myrtle Beach Hospital,
Oh man.
where she was being treated for swollen left eye, swelling to her forehead, and puncture wounds that an attending physician said would require staples.
Oh, man.
Wright's arrest for the bloody stiletto assault was her third collar of
third arrest. It was
yeah,
third
her
time.
third arrest of 2014. She has had previous been nabbed for disorderly conduct and assault and served short jail sentences in both cases.
Well, that's strike 3. She's in jail for a couple years.
Oh, I see what you did there. Strike 3 and she's out.
Before we do this other one, I actually did find a good story that I think would be a good one to talk about.
Well, you know I like talking about strippers. So
Did you want to talk about strippers quick?
man, that's gonna really be hard for her to get a next dance, ain't it?
What?
I said it's gonna be really hard for this and for that stripper to get the next dance.
It's going to be hard for her to get
Yeah,
back into
well,
the dance.
the thing is, the stripper heels, like the heel part, is not that small.
Are you
She
talking
had
about
to be hitting pretty freaking hard to get that to puncture.
That's a lot of force into that heel to drive.
Are you
it
talking
into
about the
someone's
very
head.
back part, the sharp
Yeah,
or the little part?
It's
The
not.
Yeah.
It sometimes could be bigger. It sometimes The one that they
Not
show in the
stripper
picture
one.
here. The one they show in the picture, it's relatively small. It's not like a standard high heel where it's real thick and blocky.
I'm surprised. I mean, just because I don't know how classy this
I
establishment.
mean, look how small that is.
I don't know how classy this establishment is. I'm surprised these clear stilettos aren't glowing.
Oh my god.
They have that. I'm being serious.
I know. But I think there's going to be a new uniform dress code for the strippers.
Bare feet.
Bare feet.
Well,
No high
most
heels.
clubs make you have a heel that isn't any smaller than a nickel.
Yeah.
because if that's smaller than that, you're going to fall and you're going to break something. They don't want to deal with that.
No.
Breaking ankles. That's what's happening.
Yeah. All right. Are you sure you want to do this last story? I think I don't know. I kind of want to play a game.
You want to play a game?
Yeah. I think it'd be really good to play the letter word movie game.
You want to do that now?
Yeah. If that's okay with Brandon and Caitlin.
Caitlin, you good with that?
I have no idea how to play it.
All right.
Real simple.
Do you want me to explain it, or do you got it?
Go for it.
All right, so for Caitlin and others who are listening right now, so what the game is Brandon will start it. He will pick a letter in the alphabet. Tim or Tasty, he will pick a word that starts with that letter. And then me and Caitlin, and then it'll go around, have to use that word somewhere in a movie title. And then when we go through that once or twice, and then it goes to Tim, he'll have to pick a letter, I'll pick the word, and then Caitlin will have to start with a movie in the title.
Do you understand the rules to the game?
I get it. It's just not going to be fun.
Oh, come on.
It's
I'll
great.
try, okay?
Okay.
Google
I will try.
Google IMDb top 250 movie titles.
Yeah, maybe that'll help.
I'll give you a whole bunch of movies to choose from.
Do you want to start it off, Brandon? Or no? Yeah. Do you want to start it off, Brandon?
Yeah. Let's see. C. Letter
C?
C.
Oh, if we want to be dirty, we know what we're going to start off with right away.
No, I'm gonna stay clean. I'm not gonna go dirty. I'm gonna say. Corn.
The corn.
Just corn.
Corn fiction.
Corn.
Told you about the corn.
That's an actual movie. Oh man.
Oh man,
Nice.
she got it without even being funny.
So actually, well, you got to try and replace the word, but that was a good play there.
That was good. Schindler's Corn.
Okay.
Schindler's Corn.
So like cloudy with a chance of corn.
There we go.
I got a lot that I always fall back on.
He's got like the same like 5 that he
The
likes
good,
to
the
go
bad,
to.
and the corn.
How I met your corn.
That's TV show.
Everyone gets me on that every
Yeah,
time.
every time.
Come on.
That's how you know I pull it out every
Come
episode.
on.
Right.
I pull it
the
out.
Lord of the Rings, the 2 corn towers.
There we go. Sort of.
The dark corn rises.
How about you should have said the Lord of the Corn.
Yeah.
Or how about Corn Story? Corn Story. Oh man.
All right, so I think
Corn King.
There we go.
All right, that's pretty good.
Indiana
Nice.
corn?
I'm throwing things. apparently.
Indi-
Alright, let's pick another
no,
word.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Crystal Corn.
Crystal corn.
Crystal Corn. Oh my god.
Which aren't they making another one or no for that movie? Speaking of which,
I think they're done with. At least with Harrison Ford, I think they're done.
Well,
no.
no, because he wants to do another one.
He does.
He thinks it'd be funny if he was in a wheelchair or like a walker.
Oh,
Harrison-
and try and transition it to another person to play Indiana Jones.
Yep.
That's
Well, they had his son in that last one.
Which, I'm sorry, I did not like Shia LaBeouf playing it.
What?
Just saying.
No. I wasn't too happy with that one.
Because after the fact, he talked crap about the movie. He talked crap about his own movie that he made.
people have done movies that they didn't like.
But he said he didn't even try
Look
it.
at The Rock and Doom.
But his acting was better than.
Look at Journey to the Center of the
LaBeouf's.
Earth 2.
Okay, pick a letter.
I can keep going.
Pick
on.
a letter.
Okay, H. Jordan, what's the word?
The bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Hardy.
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 Caitlin.
Hardy.
That's a tough word.
Let me think for a minute.
I don't know, because there's always a big debate whether we want to stay clean or go dirty on these.
I think I can think of one or two.
found our next source for words.
For words?
Urban Dictionary.
Ah,
There you go. We should use Urban Dictionary
So
terms.
like truffle butter.
oh my God.
The Night of the Living Truffle Butter.
Yes, let's use truffle butter in a movie title. Go. Go, Caitlin.
The Great Truffle Butter.
Ooh, there we go. How about
40 days and 40 truffle butters.
Truffle butter 2, Judgment Day.
Saving Private Truffle Butter?
Saving Private.
Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Truffle Butter.
Ah, there we go. How about the Green Truffle Butter? Instead of the Green Mile.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Jordan.
Forest truffle butter.
Forest Truffle.
Truffle butter unchained.
Truffle butter gump.
Ah.
All right, what's the next one from Urban Dictionary?
Actually, pick a letter, Jordan.
I think we should just pick words.
Just random words.
Yeah.
Let's Urban Dictionary. Let's
I'm trying to go through favorites and
Well, while you guys do that, I'll just pick a letter, I guess. B.
that would be
Bitch.
Okay, I guess we're going to be
let's-
using bitch.
How I Met Your Bitch. I don't even care if that's a movie.
Citizen bitch.
There we go.
The Bitch of Wall Street.
Oh, there we go.
My big fat Greek bitch.
Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Bitch.
Ooh.
How to Train Your Bitch.
Ah. Awesome.
There you
40
go.
days, 40 bitches.
Hey.
Bitch heart.
50 First Bitches.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my God. This is awesome.
I
To
was
kill a bitch.
Oh man.
That got dark.
Princess Bitch.
Oh my God. We really.
Hey, we do have a like a warning that this is not safe for work or anybody that's under the age of 18.
I asked you first.
I told
Oh.
it's fine. I'm just talking about viewers.
2001, A Bitch Odyssey.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
Bitch of the Galaxy.
Ooh, there we go.
Trying to find other good words on Urban Dictionary.
Well, let's have
I was,
Caitlin pick a
I was
word.
looking at
Or
I
a
was looking
letter.
at ones with letter B, and there's book hangover and butt pirate.
Oh
Butt
God.
pirates.
All right, so let's use that. The butt pirate man.
Backdoor.
That sounds like a porn.
Butt pirate?
No, the butt pirate man.
I'm pretty sure that is a porn.
Oh, I'm sure. Were you listening to the point where our misconnections, where a guy almost bumped into a guy coming out of a jack-off booth?
No.
Yeah, he was the guy with sticky fingers.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my
That
God.
was a male for male misconnection.
The man in romantics.
Yeah, the man in romantics.
Yeah. Bukkake.
Oh my!
That's porn.
That is a porn term.
Yeah. Oh, it was B, right? You guys wanted to be
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
Brag planing. What the hell?
So you actually want us to use that word, or were you just
Nah, it's
throwing
just-
it out there?
We're just throwing it out there. I actually might find one.
If you can use that word in a movie title and it's good, I will applaud you.
Bukkake?
Yeah. You can see Brandon's gears already turning. I'm just waiting for Caitlin to throw it out there.
I like my big fat Greek anything, so.
You're
my big
gonna
fat.
My big fat Greek boot.
That's a good one.
There you go.
Ooh, now what? Was that a good one, Jordan?
Yeah, that was.
I like that one. I'll applaud that one.
the great Bukkake.
Should we do one more?
Die Hard 2. Bukkake's Revenge.
What?
That sounds like just a continuation of bad porns. All right, so do you want to have Caitlin picking a letter and then you guys look up the word?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Caitlin.
Letter in the alphabet.
R.
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 Butt pirates.
Great.
Hey guys, what's the pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You may think it's the
R.
R, but it's the C.
Oh.
All right. Looking at ours here. The hell's a redneck wishbone?
Rickroll.
What about? There's one of the terms is Raptor Jesus.
Raptor Jesus.
Raptor Jesus.
He's playing. He's gonna save us all from the Nazi zombies,
Oh
right?
my god.
Who are also vampires.
Was this prehistoric Jesus or something?
I mean, flying Raptor Jesus. I mean, we have to thank him for saving all of our lives.
Had the sharp eye for those sinners and saving them, but he had the small arms.
He just couldn't save everybody with the T-Rexing, right?
Had a hard time. Just like T-Rex, he had a hard time clapping his hands.
Did you say T-Rev or T-Rex?
T-Rex.
Oh, I was gonna say that's not nice for you to say about T-Rev. He tries.
Oh, come on. Don't be dissing him like that.
It was a harmless joke.
Redneck first class. Do I want to know what that involves? We were having too much fun with Urban Dictionary. I didn't even think. I'm surprised we didn't think about this earlier. Oh,
I
man.
think I'm still waiting for like an actual good word for R.
Someone does have Rat Man as an Urban Dictionary.
Rat man.
Rat Man.
Interesting.
Which I think that might be a gang-related term there.
Well, Tim, if I could play the cricket soundboard, I'd be playing it for you right now.
Thanks.
There you go. Say, are you just wanting to do these with dirty titles or words or what?
You go ahead. Pick one.
All right, Caitlin, go ahead.
I have to pick one now.
Well, just pick a dirty word that we can use in here, because apparently Tim's gonna take his time.
Cock.
Why is it everybody always goes right for cock?
I'm not going to
Because that was the last thing my friend and I were talking about.
Whoa! All right then.
Long story. Really long story.
Sounds like it. Sounds like a long, hard story that ended with cock.
The story
No.
reached a climax, though.
Nice, Tim. I like your pun. Let's see. Dial C for cock.
Okay. Well,
Well, it is getting that time. We are having a little bit of fun here.
sorry, Caitlin. We were trying to get there, but it looks like something came up. We're going to have to try and wrap this up. Well, we appreciate you calling,
Okay.
Caitlin.
Yes,
We really do.
Yep.
Thanks for calling us, and we'll hopefully talk to you maybe sometime next week or something
Yeah.
on the show.
Okay, sounds good.
All
All
right,
right,
bye.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, man, I was having fun.
Yeah, we were starting to have a little bit of fun there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is that time, and, you know, we do have to go ahead and start closing up shop.
Yeah, we do. So, with that, we're going to wrap things up here for tonight at the Lock and Load Show here. Don't forget to check out the Chesterfield down over on 4th Street, or check their website, chesterfieldlive.com. They will have all the latest updates for acts from local bands.
Yes, and local artists, don't forget, you can get your stuff featured on our show. You can go ahead and give us a buzz, or contact us through our Facebook page, or go into lockandloadshow.com/music.
Yep, check all the artists that we've had on the show and featured. Especially the ones that you saw during our breaks with their music videos. Also, if you want to check out other local artists and their music videos, go to blanktv.com, the largest music video website in the internet.
Also, later this month, April 24th, we have the Hidden City Talent down at the Chesterfield. Make sure you go to our Facebook page or our sponsor, the Chesterfield's Facebook page, to see more details.
That's right. We will be down there at the Chesterfield for that. Also, check out Jake Rains over at southlemon.com. Or check on Facebook, facebook.com/southlemon. Follow him on Twitter at southlemon.
Or, as they say, the tweeters.
The tweeters. And if you just want to see Jake himself, jakereigns.com.
And remember, like us, share us at our website, facebook.com/lock and load. Like us, share us, and give us that internet STD.
Yes, follow us on Twitter as well at Lock and Load Show. Check out our website for other amazing stuff that you can check out, past episodes, upcoming events for us. And hang on, just got a message here from Foster. Big announcement for the show next week. Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
I'm
Any
in
idea?
suspense. No.
Oh, big event announcement is all he's going to say. Well, we're going to have to probably check next week and see what he's talking about.
Yes, most definitely.
Otherwise, he might put hints here and there, so check on Facebook or on our website, lockandloadshow.com. Brandon, you got anything else? No?
Nope. Tim?
No, I'm good.
Jordan?
Nope. I'm just going to say it was kind of a nice refresher we got here, but next week we are, looks like we are going to be back at it and our feet to the pavement. So tune in next week. We are going to have some exciting news. And make sure if you're going to go out tonight, make sure you do have a plan if you drink and drive, because we do not want to show you on the locked up page.
Or maybe we do. Anyway, so from Jordan, Brandon, and myself here, Big and Tasty, and I don't know Foster. I think he's with his family right now. So to Foster as well, thank you for watching us here at the Lock and Load Show here through Ustream or at our website, lockandloadshow.com. We will see you all next week. Bye.
Good night.